But what can we expect from these algal blooms for this summer?
Let's bring in meteorologist John Burchfield right now for the outlook for this week. I'm wondering, are these higher temperatures going to correlate with any growth?
Well, that's a good question because these algae really do thrive in the heat. So this could potentially expedite the algal bloom. It's going to be more of a delayed effect, but this hot weather, if it does last for several weeks, could exacerbate the harmful algal bloom this summer, even though we're still about 2 to 3 months away from the peak of the toxic algal bloom. Now, it is a very warm, long-range outlook, and that is going to heat up the waters of the Western Basin, and those cyanobacteria thrive in stagnant and warm waters. Those are the prime conditions that fuel the development, growth, and proliferation of these algae. So with the hotter weather outlook, that could potentially expedite or jumpstart this year's toxic algal bloom. The long-range outlook, hot, hazy, and humid with temperatures likely to be in the 90s for a sustained duration of time, and that is also going to in turn warm up the waters of Lake Erie. So just how warm are the waters? 70 degrees being reported in the Western Basin, and there is a significant impact on the depth of the lake on the temperatures, where the water is a bit deeper on the eastern half of the lake. Temperatures around 63, but in the shallower Western Basin, we are at 70 degrees. Latest satellite imagery, you can think of this as a photograph from outer space. Not really seeing that green that is characteristic of an algal bloom, but after all, we are still early on in the season. Across the Great Lakes, well, Western Basin of Lake Erie takes the cake as by far the warmest. Temperatures ranging from the 60s in Lake Ontario, 50s in Lake Huron, and all the way up to the north. Lake Superior has some spots that are sub 40 degrees. The long-range outlook for this year's harmful algal bloom is still in that moderate to slightly larger than moderate category. But of course, this warmer weather could potentially play a role in that, and we'll continue to keep you updated based on how the weather conditions impact this year's harmful algal bloom. Dan.